We've been living in the tiny house for 7 years now.
Basically, if you want a cool space to live in and you don't want a mortgage hanging over your head, bring it on. You know, we built the house and we had no idea we'd be living in a tiny house 7 years later. It's made it a really good option to be able to have a roof over our heads and not be feeling trapped by a mortgage or by debt.
It's actually worked out surprisingly well, both working from home. So we kind of love it.
Making the choice to not have a mortgage I guess I've never really thought about the ramifications of that decision, but being asked the question, it's definitely no small thing.
I had a big car loan and I had a mortgage. I hated it.
The amount of internal space that it frees up, not having a debt or a mortgage hanging over your head, having to do a certain amount of work each week or it all gets taken away from you. That's enormous, that headspace. It creates an enormous amount of freedom, a feeling of freedom, and living a life that is so full and so awesome. Like, really, we have a good life, don't we? Yeah.
So in the 8 years since we've had the tiny house, it's definitely appreciated in value. I think it's probably almost doubled in value with the increase in cost of building and building supplies.
It's that feeling of being inside and cozy, but also being just totally connected to that outside space. That's so special.
I really love the Kaidan stairs. If anything, I would say we have a lot more storage in here than we've ever had it anywhere we've lived before. Working with Uber Tiny Homes in the build of our tiny house was just an awesome experience.
I'd never done any building before when we decided to build the tiny, and working with Sam was great. It was fantastic. He was really competent. He knew exactly what he was doing. He really helped us make decisions as well.
All you have to do is sort of feel into which vibe you like the most, and there are things to choose from. So they're so easy to work with. They're so fun to work with. They're really cool guys, and they're so fun to work with. I wanted to work with them, and now I have started working with them, helping them with writing about tiny houses, which is pretty much a dream come true. In many ways, they're the best company in Australia because of their experience and because of their attention to detail, combined with their craftsmanship and their styling. Not only the design of the actual house and where to put the windows and all that sort of thing, but they've got real attention to detail around the different interior design approaches as well.
If anyone is on the fence about getting a tiny house and you're undecided, it's way better than overcapitalising on some big house. It's still an asset. You'll be able to sell it if you really don't like it. But I tell you, you just go for it. Go for it.